We are all servants to Mr. President Tinubu. Tinubu gave me the role once occupied by Ajuri Ngelale, says Daniel Bwala. You guys, what kind of statement is this? Why will you say you shouldn't even use the word we? You should have been you, like you, referring to your own self, that you are a servant to the president, not we. How many people are the we? That is what we should be asking at this point. But anyway, before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below. The special advisor to President Bwala Tinubu on media and public communications in the State House, Daniel Bwala, has said the role that was given to him by Mr. President is the role once occupied by Ajuri Ngelale. Bwala stated this on Monday while addressing State House correspondents in Abuja. He stated this while clarifying the roles of other special advisors on media and communication in Tinubu's cabinet. According to him, there is no confusion in their job descriptions and everyone knows his role. Bwala submitted that his new role is not about fulfilling any personal ambition, but is focused on backing the president's administration. He also reaffirmed his dedication to the renewed hope agenda of the Tinubu administration, commenting on the charge by Senator Aliu Ndume that he should seek forgiveness from Vice President Kashim Shettima regarding his previous comment on a Muslim ticket. Bwala submitted that he has a good relationship with Shettima and they have often joked about his statement. The presidential aide also suggested that Ndume may be having some troubled times and need prayers. He said in life, generally, you look at focus. When you are focused on a thing, you are going to be faced with distraction. Your character will be determined by how you conduct yourself in the case of carrying out the information. So your character is not determined. It's not determined by your saying this tomorrow. You are against a particular political party and a candidate today, and then the next day you are being given an appointment and story change. You started singing the praises of the person. That's now to deduct or a good character or not. Anyway, moving on. It's about the government. It's about the president. It's about his administration. It's not about Bwala, and because these things have been trashed before, I don't want to feed the negative energy that is obviously sponsored by some elements who think that by doing so, they can gaslight the president. The president is committed, and we are committed to the force of the president, so I won't feed into that energy. Ordinarily, I would not have responded to this issue because when I was referred to what he said, I immediately contacted the vice president. We all cracked jokes about that. I have a very fantastic relationship with the vice president, which even started before the judgment of a court was delivered regarding the matter. The relationship started, or rather, became stronger in the build-up to the emergence of leadership of the National Assembly, and since then, we've been having a very good relationship. But I know that the senator in question is having some troubled times. All I can say is that we need to pray for him, for God to guide and help, but we are focused on the work of the president. It's not about Bwala, it's about the president. What I can tell you is that, like I said, all of us are servants of a president. You and who are servants of a president? Please, ordinarily, I think the president should even be our servant because we voted him to power. Allegedly. We voted him to power. So he should be our servant because he's serving us. He's there to serve. But it's so sad that it's only in Nigeria that politicians and public office holders are not in office to serve. They are in office to serve their own self, their family, and their own pockets. It's so sad that that is the reality of the situation of it. If not, Bwala would not be calling us servants. He would not be calling Nigerians servants of President Muhammadu Buhari. Imagine that statement. So the roles have now been reversed. Instead of the president to be serving us, instead of public office holders to be serving us, we are now the ones serving them. Now, wow, this one a real tipping. There is no issue as to the differences in terms of a responsibility. Everybody knows its responsibility. I am not here to define the responsibility of anybody other than myself, because it will amount to gaslighting others. I only came to introduce myself to you and the role that was given to me by Mr. President. I told you that the role was once occupied by Ajuri Ngelale, but for God's sake, we are all colleagues. We are not particularly bothered about who is this, who is that. We are working to achieve the mandate of Mr. President. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. You all, you've heard it all with your own ears. Daniel Bwala is calling us servants, that, we are the ones serving the president, instead of it being the other way around. Now we they serve the president. Now we they serve the person we're supposed to serve us. Oh, my Lord. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Firstly, from Femi Oni, says, useless man, a servant indeed, no integrity. Kenneth Salusi says, congratulations, Bwala, but a brilliant lawyer. What a brilliant lawyer. Martin says, the dog has gone back to its vomit and the swine to its swallow. President Tinubu knows the game of politics so well. Those who were his former critics, now part of his government, as a Baba strategy, or guy of strategy. Those that were, criticizing him, they are now singing his praises. That is what money can do in this country. Poverty is a real thing. This was exactly what Reno Omokri did to Tinubu. Was shocked to see him sitting beside Tinubu recently. These guys are political sharks looking for where to feast from. Another person by the name Salman says, it takes little or no effort to identify ignoble characters when they talk. This loafer accused Ndume of being troubled, yet Bwala immediately acted by calling Shetima based on the advice Ndume gave him. Charlatans everywhere. Tomisin says, all our politicians without exceptions are shameless. They will always go back to their vomit. By next year, you will see them decamping from one party to the other. No principles, no integrity. Integrity is not even a real thing when it comes to politics, or when it comes to some of these politicians. What is integrity? If it is about integrity, they will not be crossing from one party to the other, as long as, so even some of these political parties, as long as it's the reigning party at the federal, they want to cross carpets and defect immediately, because that is where the money is. Once their party is no longer in power, how are they going to feed? How are they going to eat? So they would not even stay, as they keep moving from one place to the other, one place to the other. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.